What's going on, Taurus? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a phenomenal week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just one of a kind, Taurus, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Sidebar, Taurus. I did this kickboxing workout the other day, and I feel them like right up in where my elbows bend. It's like I've been trying to do the dance move, but every time I'm doing something, it's like, oh, it's just a little behind the scenes there, Taurus. But with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you. Leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? That was a little aggressive. I didn't mean that, Taurus. But take what resonates with you. And so let's just jump into it, Taurus. This is what happens when I decide to banter. And your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Taurus. Now, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we'll get some details with the tarot. And I'll let you in on a little scoop, Taurus. I went ahead and treated myself to a little holiday gift and got myself a couple more oracle decks to rotate in the mix, so you'll see it on the next one here, Taurus, but I'm a little geeked about that. But before we jump into these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely take that out if you're interested, Taurus. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching, so check them out. They're a fantastic group. They're very intuitive. I think you'd enjoy the energies that they bring. But also there's a link for an astrologer as well there, Taurus. She has great knowledge, and if you've been wanting to expand your astrological wisdom there, definitely check her out. That's someone I think you would really enjoy her. But let's go ahead and get into your first card here, Taurus, because you got the third card of Pisces, which is the roundabout card. Find ourselves going in circles there, Taurus, because it's a card of community, connections, new directions, keep it moving, controls the flow of information, solutions, circular reasoning, fluid, many working parts, perfect timing, and redirect. And you know, Taurus, I do feel like if you've been going in maybe like a roundabout situation where you find yourself almost kind of lost, like how these cars are just kind of blurred all into one here. It almost feels like and I find that sometimes when you do stay sort of checked out in life, that it can feel that things are going by very fast, even though it's the same type of stuff all over and over and over again. And really, this just a matter of perception. But as far as like whether time's going slow or fast or things, but I do feel that when it talks about controlling the flow of information, I do feel like when you feed yourself that same sort of monotonous type of like day, we get up, brush teeth, get dressed, go to work, come back, wind down, do it all, if we're lucky to wind down, do it all over again. And I feel like, just for some, it's like upsetting that flow, going in a different direction here, taking an exit that we haven't before, going to a restaurant we've never done, just doing something just out of the norm there. But I even feel too that there's something here that if you have energies that are keeping you stuck, in a sense, like keep you going around in this hamster wheel, because the illusion type of energy, because Pisces is moved by or ruled by Neptune, and I was even feeling this illusion energy, almost like the moon card of Pisces in the tarot, of something keeping you stuck in a sense, or keeping you going in circles, and something or a situation like or someone may be controlling the flow of like, oh, I'm stuck in this thing, or there's no way that I can get out of this, and I feel like there are more parts to that than Hmm. But let me get some tarot on this Taurus and get some details. Because I'm almost even getting like an Eight of Swords type of energy too, where we may be something. It's like we're giving some, or even a devil thing, where it's like we're giving something a little more power than that, or more power than it really has control over us, and we can break this cycle and head in a new direction there, Taurus. But it's going to take some. Yes, I'm here to find some solutions, but oh, let me get the rest of this. Alright, Taurus. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. Interesting. Alright, so you got, that's funny, Jupiter's in your sign. So you got the Two of Coins in reverse here, Taurus. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups upright. And I feel with the Wheel of Fortune here that the Wheel of Fortune can be a card of cycles here, Taurus. And but the Wheel of Fortune is a tricky one, because Jupiter energy, the Wheel of Fortune, has this tendency of sure expanding and giving abundance, but the question is, or the trickiness is that he doesn't differentiate between where you're at as far as when this abundance is coming out. Like, you're just going to get a bunch of it regardless. And I feel if we stay, just for some, if we stay in that cycle of stuck in things, and that's what, or when we get in that mindset of, oh, how you doing? Oh, same stuff, different day, and that's what keeps manifesting. And I feel like it's paying attention to that and letting go of this concept here that we're, because I feel it's like we've gotten more stuck in the routine of life than I feel like we realize there, Taurus, that things have gotten so predictable and so it's an interesting energy there. So I feel like even for some, this could be even like a need to even let go like a certain community possibly, or just like maybe even joining a new type of thing. I'm not let me get a little bit more with this Eight of Cups here, Taurus, because something like the flow doesn't feel it doesn't feel like we've been in a groove here with the Two Coins being in reverse in this, and it's time with the Wheel of Fortune to, I don't know, to manifest something different, to trust that the universe is, take a leap of faith, take like that, again, that exit. You got this energy of perfect timing here, and it might be something that could be giving you a way to walk out of something, but we're going to have to take that initiative in order to get there. Alright, so the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Star card in reverse. And I feel with this energy that maybe for some we might be even criticizing our ways of getting out of a situation, or maybe if it's not you that's doing it, there's some energies that are either criticizing you, or that, because the Seven of Wands can be protecting our energies as well. And if we have a lot of negative energies keeping us trapped in a certain vibration, then it's going to be hard for us to see our potential, and we just sort of get just sort of lost in the wave here, Taurus. And yeah, it feels like it's like protecting yourself from this, getting lost in this rat race, or getting in a certain sort of like fixed mentality that this is how all things are going to be, and that the solutions don't seem it. Hmm. And even paying attention to, I guess, about even like the flow of information that is coming through you, Taurus, as far as like what we're listening to, what we're consuming, even as far as like food, are we hydrating enough, just like little things like that, to even kind of Yeah, because something's gotten stagnant here, but it's gotten this illusory sense that it's moving, but just I wonder if it's moving in the direction that we want it to, Taurus. So just something to pay attention to there. All right, but let's get another oracle on the mix. I even feel one more thing with this Taurus is that, oh, interesting. All right, Libra got this card too. Sorry, that's what's so fascinating. But I feel before we get into that, I even feel with that roundabout energy that there's this something here about an opportunity coming up here, and I feel like you don't. It's you take it, Taurus, or there's this option to take it, but maybe you take a moment to like, oh, let me think. Let's say this is like a job opportunity, for example. You take a moment to pause. Just kind of reflect, and then the roundabout situation at the perfect time, and when you're about to make a move, something comes in that kind of gets you to doubt yourself, to get you stuck, and so just something to pay attention to there, Taurus, if that makes sense. But your next card here is that you got the second card of Gemini's, which is the Rings card. And this is a card of contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, unions, partner, counterpart, lovers, telepathy, like minded people, committed partner, engaged, interconnected, and soulmate. And so, in Taurus, this is not saying that we're breaking up with anyone or anything, but I do feel that there is one. I feel like being careful about contracts that do that. Make sure we're reading things, because I just feel like we don't want to get stuck in any sort of like agreement or bond that we're not ready for, that we hadn't considered all of the options there, or maybe we think that, well, maybe it's not flowing right now, but once I get into it, then something will change there. But I am getting this energy too, Taurus. Like, it just here of I think of someone who may be keeping you in a roundabout situation here, or there could either they're keeping you stuck, or there's an opportunity here. You know, because this Eight of Cups can be walking towards something as well, and it's like I feel there's going to be this question of, in order to walk, well, which duh, but like an energy of, if we're going to walk towards something, we're going to need to leave something. But I feel like that it's like both options aren't necessarily on the table, at least can't be at the same time. That's let me get some tarot on this, Taurus, and get some a little bit more on that. It's like this weird situation that I feel coming through this is like we meet the love of our lives right around the time that we get promoted to move to a new country. Like it's like oh, hold on, Taurus. Let me like that's one example that kind of popped in my head, Taurus. But hold on, let me finish the rest of your cards. Yeah. Okay. All right, Taurus. So you have the Knight of Coins, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot in reverse. And then you have the Three of Cups and the Strength card upright here, Taurus. And where do you want to start? So with the Nine of Swords, I do feel that there is this there's this energy of something that can pull you out of, especially if you've been feeling stuck, Taurus. Something where I feel like either a person or something is like, or like an idea that is shared with you, maybe either this could be a few people that may have told you this, but I feel like there's this heeding people's advice or just being open to people's ideas may be very helpful for you, Taurus, especially if you feel stuck in some sort of way. I feel like it's one where we may not agree with the thought, but it might be what you need to do. It might be the only game plan right now that can help you get, it's kind of gotta eat it a little bit in order to get things moving. Like, I might get a little bit more on this nine of coins here, Taurus, but let me go ahead and get some of that before I get into the rest of this. I even feel with this too, Taurus, that maybe for some we've been kind of dragging our feet on the idea of maybe a relationship, or maybe something is stalling, maybe something feels kind of stuck in the flow and we're not sure what to do, and I even feel like it's like an energy of try not to almost try not to panic, but I would say that, I would think to say that as the Tower would pop out, because the Knight of Coins is clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Tower upright, Taurus. And I do feel a shift that's happening, Taurus, and it's something where I feel like it's asking us, are we going to move on or not, with the Chariot being here? And it's something that is going to require you to have a lot of strength, whether we're choosing to stay in something and endure and to help this to grow or to get through whatever challenge we're going through, or if we're going to need the strength in order to deliver some news that this isn't working here with the Queen of Cups being in reverse. So, and I feel that it's partway to this energy is coming through because your ruler is in Libra. And Libra, one of the aspects that they deal with is partnerships and that one-on-one relationships, whether this be in love, friendship, familiar, work, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it just feels like there may be some sort of changes. Libra had something a little similar to this, but I feel like it's more so you about kind of breaking out of chains that are keeping you from maybe even seeing the world as like, or kind of something that's really keeping your view kind of narrow there. And I don't know, it's like socializing with some different energies, some needing some fresh ideas to kind of come into the mix there. All right, Taurus, but I think I'm going to leave that there. But let's get your last oracle card. See what's going on. For some Taurus, as I'm shuffling, I just got a little message that if you're worried about something, I feel like becoming a routine or something losing its spark, I feel like the Nine of Swords is giving this energy of not needing to worry. That yeah, that's just another just little random thing that kind of popped into the mix there, Taurus. But let me get your last. See what this last oracle card is. Oh, interesting. All right, so you have the ninth card of Scorpios here, which is the Phoenix card, your opposite sign here. And with this card, this is a card of transformation, eternal soul, renew, resurrection, rebirth, destroy, rising from ashes, emerge, new era, alchemy, transmutation, ascension. The beginning is just the end. And so I do feel, and that's interesting too, because it's going to be, I want to say, in another week or so, but Venus will be moving from, the her one of her home signs of Libra into Scorpio, where she is in detriment, since that is your opposite sign, and she rules over you as well, Taurus. And I do feel there is going to be a new era for some relationships to come in. I do feel that even some relationships could get your life on a new path there, beginning swirling in a different direction. And I feel there's going to be a question here with the Chariot and the of which where do you see your life going next, kind of like almost like following the stars, connecting with source, and kind of seeing what this new era is kind of looking like there, because there's something's coming to a close here, and something's getting ready to a new event is about to start. And I feel like relationships may have a very strong impact on you here, Taurus, or or maybe even you are getting ready to transform some lives of others as well. But I do feel though, just with this tower energy and this transformation, that, and even this Eight of Cups here, that there are going to be not necessarily some bridges burned, but I do feel like some boundaries that might be erected, or some dynamics that might be changing. But let me get your last little bit of tarot cards here, so we can get you out of here, Taurus. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you. I was kind of getting this energy earlier when I was talking about the chariot. But let's see what you got here, Taurus. Oh, okay, Taurus. So you have the King of Coins in reverse, and a King of Coins and Wands in reverse, and then you have the Three of Wands and the Devil upright here, Taurus. And then let's switch back over, because with this Devil, Taurus, it's trickiness going on in here, and I feel that if we've been giving ourselves, because I almost feel with that Devil's, like maybe in a relationship, either that we're healing from, or one that we may be getting ready to get into that part of this situation here. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned that the Ten of Wands upright as well here, Taurus, but that we're getting ready to get to this phase of maybe we were giving our power, a lot of our power, to someone, and now we're taking that back. And I do feel this heaviness, not even a heaviness. I feel that there is this relief, maybe. It's like a new set of challenges are going to come up. I feel with the three of, or excuse me, with the king, and both these Kings of Wands and Coins being in reverse. But I feel it's going to be one that you can take the initiative for, into, because even like the Three of Wands can be like a card of travel and needing to change. I feel the change your environment, but the Tower and the Devil here are, it's either you can take this action or you can stay stuck in this situation here where we feel that where the abundance isn't flowing and where we're not feeling inspired, where we're feeling this sense of heaviness. And let me get a little bit with more with this Devil here before we close out Taurus, because there's thank you. All right, so the Devil's clarified by the Five of Wands in reverse here, Taurus. And I feel with this energy with the Devil that there's going to need to be a push when it comes to getting out of this transformation, to want to change. You know, if you find yourself in the same old type of loop every day, that it's either we can complain about the conflict or the situation, or we can again take that action, take that, face that that energy fit head on and try something different. And again, I feel there's this energy too of like maybe getting out with a different type of crowd, or trying to, I don't know, networking in a different type of way, getting people that sort of challenge your mind in a sense, to get you thinking a little bit broader, a little more. Not to say that your current group doesn't, but you know, just something I feel like to just a little different type of stimuli I feel like is being needed in order to incite some sort of, I don't know, like a aha moment or something like that, Taurus. But I think I'm gonna leave that there. So just something to think about. But if anything resonated with you, Taurus, if you like that, give it a thumbs up and share this, because this was interesting. Because if you know someone who's been stuck in a situation, or you know, thinking about as far as like commitment or what's needing to change there, or because that's even strange too with that Five of Wands. It could even be there's this even like a lot of this fighting energy that's even kind of going on there, Taurus. So you know, maybe that's something that we need to change there too. But if then subscribe there, you star, hit that bell button to get notified on these videos each week. And then last little bit, if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, yeah, come on over to the Cherry Den, friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, and it's a good old time. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. And let me get your surprise cards here, Taurus, so I can get you out of here. Speaking of Libra, you got the Justice card in reverse here, Taurus. And with the Justice card being in reverse, I do feel that there is something is out of balance here. Something is, I feel like there's not, this is energy of not, things not being fair. And I do, there's going to be a shift that's happening, Taurus, whether this is again in your in this relationships, whether this be in work, in family, in friends, in love. And I feel like it's being careful too as far as what kind of, just like if we feel this sort of bitterness or something, Taurus, that we're we're paying attention to, like, because what you put, the energies that you put out in the universe is what you get back as well. And I do feel that there is going to be this again, a needing to take care of yourself, because some sort of shift is happening here. And I feel too, Taurus, that it's paying attention to, because the Justice card can be a card of cause and effect as well. And it can be even paying attention to your part in, you know, not just other people's part, but your part in staying stuck in a situation as well, if that's something that might be just another energy that's coming up through here. But I was gonna say, let me get your oracle card here, but it came out real fast there, Taurus. And you got the Whisper of the Winds card. And this card says, listen to the subtle hints life offers, guiding you to your destiny. And if something is telling you to that, that this commitment doesn't feel right, or that you're maybe stuck in a roundabout situation, something needs to transform, that needs to change, pay attention to that. That's those tower moments can be even subtle like that, just like a needing to, hey, your chariot's stuck, let's get this train moving, let's do some healing. Star card here, we'll listen to our intuition. And so you pay attention to that there, Taurus. I do feel like there are these hints that are trying to get you moving over to to, I don't know, to something, just a brand new type of beginning there. But I think I'm gonna leave that there, Taurus. So you stay safe out there. These maybe travels or changes or whatever that's looking like. Your commitments, just be mindful of that. Raise your vibration to the roof. Queen of Cups all day, because this does seem like it's like something here is shifting. Something's gonna, like, I don't know if there's gonna be some sort of rift, or again a boundary established, or walking away from something. But just be mindful there, Taurus. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.